Hi, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel. And today I thought we'd just, for a bit of fun, we'd have a look at some of the early stuff. Now some of the early stuff that I grow seriously because it's the sort of basic stuff that we eat every day. And some of it's just a bit of fun. And so that's definitely the case with the peas and the beans and the tomatoes and stuff like that. So let's have a quick look at those, see how they're getting on. So first up's the carrots. So we've got carrots at lots of different stages. So these are the most advanced of the ones that were planted this year. And then I've got two other successions of those in containers down there. I've got some more outside which are chugging along, and these are the most advanced that I've got, and these were sown in October time. So I'll have a look at one of these, see how we're doing. Now that is a pretty good carrot, I'm pretty pleased with that. So next up are the Juice Provence peas, and they're doing pretty nicely in the polytunnel, and I've got some different varieties out here which are not doing quite so well, but then basically they are a succession, so that's not surprising. They're Oregon Sugar Snap, but they're still growing away pretty well. And then they've got this batch here that has not done well at all, and basically they were planted on the same day, stored in pretty much the same place in the polytunnel, so really not sure. Anyway, I just put them outside because I can't be bothered using polytunnel space for something that's not succeeding. Got my early runner beans, and the way I do these is to just put them in this little fleece tent, so even when they're in the polytunnel, if there's a bit of a frost, it'll keep them off. But as you can see, they're growing on quite nicely in there, so I'm pretty pleased with those. I've got very few French beans, and you can see I've definitely got a slug in here somewhere. I'll have to have a hunt around for that. But yeah, the others are doing pretty well, so I'm quite pleased with those. I have previously grown lots of French beans and dedicated a whole mini hoop tunnel to them, but this year I've decided to go for higher value crops in the hoop tunnels, like spinach. You just can't compete. So I've just taken the lid off this little coal frame here, and I've had peas growing along the back edge there, and as you can see they're really big and full and flopping over now, and so they need some support. So I've taken the lid off and going to put the support structure in. So I'm just going to hammer these wooden stakes in at each end and then rope them up. So there we go, that's the pea frames put in, and they go quite a bit higher. And these are, I think, what variety are these? Oregon Sugar Pod, and so they don't grow that tall. But yeah, they should give me a nice harvest of early peas. And of course I've also got my pea shoots here, and I started harvesting these, and as a result they're throwing up beautiful new shoots for me to eat. And I did break off a few of these Oregon Sugar Pods as I was training them up this little support here, and they were absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, of course, we've got the early potatoes, but they're going to have to wait for another day. I have got one plant that is showing signs of finishing now, and so I shall be harvesting that one probably in a week's time. Okay, so that's some of the early fun stuff, and I think that's the end of the video, so I'll see you soon.